they're extremely dangerous places to work. We'll just put it that way.
The dude should have been fucking fired on the spot, blacklisted from construction, and he's lucky if he'd have made it off the fucking site.
No, they pulled him and made him start operating an elevator.
Elevator.
Literally, he pushed a button all day. He George Jetson. And he couldn't do that properly.
And yet he's
Seriously.
certified.
Now, he was working on a freight elevator. But the goddamn problem is he couldn't figure out how to shut the gate on a freight elevator. He wouldn't lock it. I'm going to take it that you've never been inside a high-end freight elevator. It has two gates. There's an outside gate and there's an inside gate. If both gates are not locked, it will not move. If a gate on any other area becomes unlocked, it will not move.
I live inside of a 3-story shoe factory. They have a freight elevator.
Well, you know, you've got the outside door, and then you've got the actual freight elevator door.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got the door on each level, and then you got the door that's literally on the elevator. Well, this son of a bitch couldn't figure out he couldn't leave the goddamn one outside open. After us looking at him multiple times, everybody going, dumbass, well, it doesn't matter. I don't see why it's a big deal. Because when this fucking elevator moves, you're leaving a goddamn hole, that giant fucking hole down a fucking shaft. With a bunch of fucking stabby shit at the bottom of it, you stupid motherfucker. I got an idea. I'm gonna move this motherfucker up, drag your ass down one fucking level, open the goddamn thing, and push your ass down it. Then maybe you'll get a fucking clue.
That motherfucker would have been gone.
At the time, the BA for the operator, it was his nephew.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh,
Half
no,
the people on that site should have turned around and said, this motherfucker's gone or we're gone.
Actually, it ended up being a lot more than half that did that. And the BA came out
That
and
is
his own
countless lives on the
goddamn
line.
people. No. His own job steward for the operators was one of the people that walked off the job. And the superintendent for the operators and the general foreman for the operators. Every one of them walked off the job with us. And the PA came in raising hell, and the goddamn, I've never seen it before in my life. Every fucking superintendent and general foreman on that job walked out and looked at him and said, here's what's going to happen. Either you're going to get rid of it, or we will get rid of you. You can't get rid of me, I'm going through the hall. He's like, sure I can. Real fucking easy. What? Where did you get your work from? Oh yeah, our company, Gumby. We could. 87% of your work comes from us. Yeah. Guess who's also standing over here? What? TBA safety. They're gonna pull your people.
Guess who's gonna shut your ass down and pull your fucking license, buddy?
No, what they said was, if you don't agree to this, we won't hire from your hall. And it's like, how much you want to bet your board pulls your fucking ass before end of day? Because you got to remember, each hall has an e-board, or members that the executive board. And BAs like to forget the executive boards can have an emergency meeting and boot him from being the BA. He doesn't have the control. The e-board has the control. And just go to international. No, no. International's gonna look at it and go, let me get this straight. Your e-board booted you? Yeah. Then you've been booted. We have no control to tell an individual hall that they have to have you as their BA. That's not how this works.
That motherfucker would have been gone. I'd have made sure he was gone.
No, his own business took care of that. About a month later, he's now sitting in jail.
Yeah.
He's been in prison for less than years. They found him embezzling and all kinds of other things. That and he was taking buyouts with companies to bypass,
Yeah,
shit
cut
on
fucking
contracts.
corners.
No, basically, shit that should never have been allowed to go through was going through. Like, in the contract, you can work a motherfucker for 12 hours and then make them work over with no notice. That's not gonna fly.
That's not legal.
I know. I know, but he was putting it in contracts because that's what the company wanted.
You cannot work a man for more than for 12 hours and then not ask him to work more. You cannot force a man to work more than 12 hours a day.
I want to be technical, but forcing to work
No, actually, recently, within the last 10 years, that's been changed since 12. They can work you for up to 12 hours a day, but they have to provide you with two 15-minute breaks and a 45-minute lunch.
Well, it's 30.
Yeah, the lunch time changes per state, but
But yeah, they were scheduling. Well, we need this and this and this, and this is why it's set up like that. It's like I go 6 hours without a break. I get no break for 6 hours, and I get a 45-minute lunch, and then I work until 15 minutes till I'm supposed to clock out and I leave. So technically, I'm getting all my breaks, but just technically.
No, here it has to be every 4 hours.
Well, see, we start work at 6:30. I take a break at 12:15. At 12:15, I come back at 1. I work from 1 to 4:45. And I quit, and I stop getting paid at 5 o'clock. They took one of our 15-minute breaks in our lunch and tagged them together. And then at 15 minutes, that last break, literally, I've argued this, but our stewards are pussies and our VAs are even bigger pussies. That, because it's a government site, they've got to pay you. We have to be paid till we're out the gate. We're literally paid to get the fuck
Oh,
off the site.
it's mandatory you're paid for those breaks. The only thing that you don't get paid for is your lunch.
Yeah, we don't get paid for that. What I'm getting at is, we can't stop working at 5 o'clock and then be told to get the fuck off and then quit paying us at 5. They have to give us that extra quarter of time to get the fuck off the site.
It's half an hour. Shut down. If work stops at 5:30, shutdown starts at 4:30. It takes 30 minutes to shut down the site.
No, not really. We can shut down the site in 10. It's a little bit different because it's a demo site. The hardest thing is basically, the equipment can stop, all the skid steers and everything can stop where they're at and shut down. They just got to put the buckets on the ground, power down. They got to be putting them, most they might have to move a little bit, 5 minutes. We all know how long it takes an operator to shut down a piece of equipment. Not long.
To shut it down properly, the quickest it can be done is 5 minutes.
Now the cranes and stuff, yeah. But
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, skid steer track hose.
Oh shit, dude, that'll
Front
take
end
3
loaders and
minutes
shit
at
like
most.
Yeah. The cranes are the big boys. Now, yeah, they got to go through a much bigger shit storm. But let's face it, they're not going to fucking argue with a crane operator, and the crane operator says he's going to put the fucking crane on the ground. He's going to touch the ground. Because ain't nobody else going to do that motherfucking touch it.
Right?
Because that's not a grievance, that's a fucking lawsuit. You don't believe me? Go argue with a crane operator and see what happens. You've been on a job site before. You ever seen them argue with a crane operator?
You don't argue with the crane, dude. You don't.
Why? What happens when you argue?
All work on the job site ceases. You'll be lucky to get back to work within the next fucking week.
And that's after you kiss his ass a lot. And I gotta admit,
You will not get another operator in there.
no, you can't get another one to come in because the first thing he's doing is call his home. Now, I mean, it might be different with non-union, but a lot of them, I understand, stick together too.
It doesn't matter if they're union or not. All they do is pass the fucking word this site is shut down. And once they tell them it's shut down, it's shut down.
No, I mean, they can still do shit. They just can't do shit with that crane.
Yeah, but I mean, you will not get a crane operator on the site.
Oh, no.
Period.
So help me God, somebody sets foot in that damn crane.
Oh, hell no.
I watched a superintendent of the job. He didn't go to jail over it, but he got in a shitload of trouble. Now, he was crane certified. Problem is, they hired...
If you are not contracted to operate that piece of machinery on that job site, certified or not, if you touch that piece of machinery, that's your ass.
That's exactly what they got him on. His answer, well, I need to get this done. Apparently not that bad. Then maybe you should have brought the crane operator back. Well, he was being an asshole. No, now he's being an asshole. One, because you're leaving this job site in cuffs.
That's a mandatory, minimum mandatory 3 days in jail and $1,500 fine.
I don't think he served more than about an hour in jail, but he wasn't on the job no more. That was his last day on the job, and I've never seen him since. To make it worse, it was a union job, and he got an extra, I know, big ass thing because they rented that crane from Maxim. Maxim sent their own operators.
Yeah. The point of it is you don't fuck with the crane operator. Crane operator says it's going down this way. It's going down that
way. But yeah, no, he touched a crane rental.
I don't give a fuck if it's rental or not.
No, what ended up happening is they immediately came, because the job got shut down for an additional week as far as the crane went, because the first thing they came in and did was completely tear that crane down, put it on trucks, and drove it out. They brought a new one in when they did it. Truck would
Yeah.
come in with a piece, and it would leave with the exact same piece from the old crane. They took it back, and any fucking thing they could find wrong with it, they rebuilt that goddamn crane and charged the company. Shit that we all know was fucked up on it. You know, it wasn't perfect whenever it got to it. It's like, I know for a fact I was the oiler on that crane. You know, it was my job to check the fluids, make sure the oils and hydraulics and everything were set right every day.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact, the crane operator knew for a fact, his wind variation speeds on the top of the crane mast didn't work. His air conditioning in that crane did not work.
That in itself is illegal.
Yeah, well, guess what? When they got it back to the shop and it went to the next job, all that shit worked. Because it was brand new.
The air conditioning in a crane is legally mandatory. Must be a functioning unit.
Oh, I know. So must the heat. So must the windshield wipers. And be in proper order.
It does not matter what state you're in. If the basic functions do not work properly, that crane is not supposed to operate, period.
Nope. Well,
I don't give a fuck if the only thing that is wrong is the goddamn windshield wipers. If they ain't working right, that crane ain't supposed to be fucking moving.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It worked, but now you also gotta understand something. It was 30 degrees at the time. But even at 30 degrees, it was lukewarm air. I mean, it was just chilled a little bit. But now the heater in it worked great. I know.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Anything on that crane is non-functional. It is a non-functional crane and it should not be used. That, literally, I have seen them shut down a fucking crane because the windshield wiper was leaving streaks.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I've seen this superintendent go and buy a windshield wiper for it, and I'm looking and going, nope, you can't touch it. Why? Our mechanic has to put that on. And we all know how hard it is to change a fucking windshield wiper.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
If you are not the certified
operator
mechanic.
Can't change it.
Nope.
They have to have one of their fucking mechanics come out and change it.
Yep.
Now being that operator.
But it is that way for a reason.
Oh yeah, there's very good reasons, and I know them. That stops superintendents and bigwigs from bypassing safety protocols, and that man is responsible for everything that could possibly happen with that load. It ain't the riggers that get in trouble, it's him. That load busts in midair and falls, kills somebody, he's responsible. Not the company, him. That's why a lot of companies are using companies like Maxim and stuff like that, because it takes the liability off of them.
So what are you doing, Dragon? Since you... Yeah, wrong name.
I am still waiting for the copy.
Really?
Stuck at 84%. God.
What's wrong? You realize you're running well?
I've got like a third of my storage open.
So it's Sony.
No, I've downloaded everything. It's just copying. For fucking hell. It's at 86%.
Because you looked away.
Pretty much. Started seeing what happened. Actually, it did. It jumped from 86 to 87. I'm only waiting for 13% to download. No, it's either going to be the longest section or the shortest section. Usually it hits 90 and it goes pretty quick.
I don't have the copying part. Mine just downloads.
Yeah, see, it's getting quicker already.
Mine goes download and apply.
How do I get that to...
I wonder if it's going to leave me in the system. I'll get booted less. That would be nice.
That's PSN.
I know.
Bethesda's patch won't fix PSN. PSN has to patch to fix PSN. PSN hasn't patched in a while.
PSN needs to start fucking hitting their cheaters.
I think it's been at least
Years.
months since the last PSN patch.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, when's the last time PSN went through and started hitting their cheaters?
Yeah.
Last year during Christmas when they got that surge.
Oh, you mean when every kid started getting a lot of controllers?
Yeah. They went through the servers then. But they had no choice on that one.
No, I mean, they need to get to the people who are literally hacking the PlayStation.
Good luck with that.
It's one of the reasons I don't play Destiny. Because they make absolutely no fucking attempt to fix the cheating. I'm trying to think of that other PvP game. And they're ruthless. You get caught cheating on that fucking game, they're gonna fucking ban your ass hard. They don't even care anymore.
What game?
Oh god, I'm trying to think. Overwatch or something like that. They fucking are on it. You get caught cheating in that fucking game, they ban your ass. They ban your IP address. And they don't give you the ability to get the game back. They ban the IP address of that PlayStation.
Yep.
So it's still gonna show up, hey, I got the game, I go to play. Nope, you can't log in. What? Oh, we didn't take the game away from you. We just took your ability to get on our site and cheat. Because they got in trouble for it. People sued them. And they went back in and said, you signed a user agreement when you started to play this game. Any online game, you ever notice that? You have to agree. That says if you're cheating, you're in violation of that contract. And you forfeit all the money you paid for that game. They just happen to use that. You go, no, you're cheating. Bye. We didn't take the game from you. We took your access to our server. You want to play the game? Buy another PlayStation.
Buying another
how they got
PlayStation ain't
PS.
gonna fix it either.
It is. It's not user account. It's the IP address of the PlayStation.
I always thought they banned your fucking internet IP address.
That can be done too.
They're, the IP address in a PlayStation is fixed. It can't be changed. You have to use what she said, an IP ghost machine, which basically it generates a random IP address, which is very difficult to run through PlayStation because then it's not going to sync to your account.
Either way, I don't worry about that shit because I don't do it. So
Yeah, me either. If I have to cheat, I ain't worth playing. Same reason I'll play Destiny. I'm not gonna cheat. Now it's saying there's still another one.
I play Destiny, but I don't fucking cheat.
But you damn near gotta cheat to fucking play in PvP. Now it's still saying servers are
No, you
under
don't.
maintenance.
Dude, you don't want to know what I do in PvP, and I don't cheat. I piss fucking cheaters off.
It's like me. Zelly has a video of us going playing Crucible, right? There's
Yeah.
a guy, a hunter doing Emperor Palpatine, which the super for the warlocks, the lightning.
The lightning staff.
Mhm.
Now you know the range of the lightning.
Well, you can throw it. There's a shockwave effect.
No, I'm talking about the Emperor Palpatine version, where lightning comes out of the.
It depends on the armor they're wearing.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, maximum range that thing can ever have is about 18 foot. It's weaker at 18 foot. It's one of those things, the closer you are with that super, the stronger it is.
That's why I like the wand version with the stick. Cause you shoot it across the map. And those flashes.
We call that the command man.
At any rate,
Well, I'm just saying, there's Emperor Palpatine off of Star Wars, because that's what it reminds me of. And then the lightning ball is like a giant Kamehameha.
And then you have the lightning wand,
Dragon Ball.
which is the giant staff. Of lightning.
and the rest of the story is
Well, we had a hunter out there doing a Warlock Super. Now, it's that really, really small map, like the refinery, I think it is. It's a very, very small map, right? He
okay.
got in the middle of it and he's just doing a spin. There was nowhere on that map he did not hit you. And when he hit you, it was instant death.
Yeah, that's cheating.
He did this the entire match. He only had to hit his super one other time.
That is cheating, flat out.
Yeah. Your super is lasting 2.5 fucking minutes. It can reach every inch of a fucking board.
Now there are certain
Dead?
abilities you can get on gear that will recharge it.
No. He never was out of his super, except for the small amount of time it dropped, and it wasn't like he had to go run around and refill his super. It was immediate. He literally dropped dropped out of a super, went right back into it.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Oh, by the way, he was in his super within the first 3 seconds of the game.
Yeah, that is damn sure cheap.
He ran the entire match in his super, sitting in the middle of thing, killing everybody. We even posted the video, and it clearly showed his name.
That's flat out cheating.
And the only way that happens is and use the glitch. You know that upper rail, there's a way to jump up there and run across. That's the only way she got close enough to see his name. Which, I mean, it all showed up at the end. I'm sure everybody reported him.
See, when I do it, I don't even specialize my armor when I go into that. I don't. I just wear what I normally wear. And when I go in there, I run around with my tiger spite. But the tiger spite that I got is damn near maxed out. Okay? And I've got the one that I've got, the very first one I got is damn near God roll for PvP.
See me, I don't do PvP. It's very rare you see me in it, but
I don't like PvP.
I do have good weapons.
Average 15 to 25 kills a run.
I focus on a high impact hand cannon with explosive shells.
The best run I've had is 36 kills.
God damn, everything's got a fucking bell.
But if I turn around and actually put proper pieces of armor on for PvP, I would probably be getting reported every time.
Well, I'm just saying, there's certain things that it's like, you know what? I really did like that shit you do for the Drifter. What was it, Gambit? I thought it was a pretty good idea until the rampant cheating went to there too. Whereas
Yeah.
every other orb you pick up, they get.
Yeah.
And my problem is they don't do anything about it. They're like, oh, okay, it's there. You just have to let them deal with it. We're not going to stop people from cheating.
And that's why we don't do Gambit or PvP unless we have to. And that's only because we're working for an exotic weapon.
Yeah,
And we do it long enough to get done what we need to get done, and we're done with it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The best exotic weapons were all in PvP.
And I don't do those ones. I do other ones that will give me the same power.
That's just it. It's like, you know, the only reason I ever came back after that last run was they literally brought back the one fucking thing that would get me to play that game again. I said it for months, and it was a fucking shitstorm when they released it. Because everybody fucking bombarded me online. coming back unless, you know, there's only one fucking thing in the world that ever get me to come back, and they won't do it. That's what
They won't bring back my gun. It was too OP.
What?
The original Devil.
No, my gun was OP, and I'm surprised they brought it back. But then they've been nerfing it ever since.
Well, no, mine is still not back in the game, and they won't bring it back. They changed it from the W. No,
Devils.
no, it was called the W. No, it was a hand cannon.
Now, the game that, my gun of choice, I called it the wife, because I didn't leave the fucking house without.
They made a new one called the W. Were, and put it in its place.
No, they brought back my bad juju.
Yeah.
Now, they fucked with the bad juju because it didn't work the same as it used to. Not a lot, but a little bit. Enough that I could notice the difference, and I don't like the campaign you have to do to go through it to get to work properly. It was that quest line to get the bad juju. It should have worked a lot better for the shit you gotta go through to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The catalyst for that motherfucker is ridiculous.
Most catalysts are.
No, that catalyst is ridiculous by any fucking standard of the word. It shouldn't take you a month of playing every fucking day, 8 hours a day, to get a catalyst.
Like I said, they won't bring back my gun because it was too strong.
Shit. You don't see me with a bad juju. I'm definitely hungry.
It was 12 bullet clip impact off the scale. It went off the bar. The bar was full and you could still do more impact than what it showed. With explosive rounds.
If my bad juju's was working correctly, I'd play PvP because I dominated in PvP with it.
Boom knows that gun alone
I didn't have to reload.
was the only thing I used for the most of the game. It was the only gun I used, that one pistol. And then when they took it away, it killed the motivation.
Goddamn, every fucking thing I touch has got to be up.
And then the bow, finally got my exotic bows. I got two purples and an exotic bow. I like the bows, but then they don't replace the hand cannon.
Well, my problem with the bows is they're built for the hunter. And the reason I say that is
I play a hunter.
are the only ones that have the fucking gear for you to have constant, you know, I don't like that you got a certain amount of time you can hold the thing and draw. Because a bow really is meant to be a sniper weapon.
Yeah, I play a Titan.
I'm a
But
hunter.
it's only built for the hunter. Because the hunters are the only one can get the gauntlets that gives you unlimited draw time.
Yeah, I have him. He's there, he was talking to me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I can't hear him again all of a sudden.
Can you hear it, Boom?
Can you not hear me? Can he not hear me?
It sounds like he can't hear you.
Yeah, it's him this time. 'Cause his mic looks fine to me.
Hang on.
But he's gonna have to rejoin the chat.
I'm in the chat.
Because I cannot hear him for shit.
Raph can hear you, but you can't hear him. They never brought back my gun, and they never will. The reason they remade it is because they couldn't fix it.
Can you hear me now?
Give him a minute, you know how he blinks.
Yeah, blinking now.
That's typical for Boom.
Fuck, you sometimes. Bitch.
What'd you say?
Dude,
Oh, Deus Ex. Humanity. It's a good game.
First Deuce. The first Deuce.
I like Deus Ex. It's just, it's complicated.
I guess it could. I guess I played it so many times.
Now his mic is still flashing. That's awesome.
What am I hearing in the background?
I'm watching a video on my game.
It's good.
I'm trying to leave the party and rejoin, but guess what?
He's got the party issue again, Raph.
Yes, I realized. I didn't think it was me.
He can't lead the party again.
I'll give it a minute or two.
Really? Really, fat ass? She's just standing in front of me. Loves me. Wants me now. Wants me later.
His dog's torturing him. She's standing in front of him and going, love me. Oh, there he goes.
What? What? What are you doing? You gonna crawl? Try to crawl on Daddy's lap, ain't you? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it hard. Oh, you come here. Oh, you come here. Come to Daddy's. Daddy's girl, huh? You Daddy's girl.
Okay.
I get
That's
it.
better.
I get it. Oh. Yo, Willie.
The dog climbed in his lap.
And now she's leaning into me. There's a baby want to be held. Is that it? Oh, love it. I need numbers all times, except when I need numbers. That's what life is about. Numbers and num-nums.
You mentioned Num Nums, so guess what she wants? I mean, come on.
Say hi to Boom and them. You gonna say hi? Sit. Beat. Whisper. Whispers. No, you don't have to whisper. Oh, girl. What you do with your love glove? Huh?
What?
What would it- It's like a glove that's meant to take off her undercoat.
Oh, it's like a fur glove.
Yeah. But it's specially designed for short-haired breeds.
Yeah. My grandma has one.
Yeah, she calls it, or I call it her love glove because, well, she loves it.
She uses it on her cats, though.
Well, this one's, but really, you know, short-haired breeds are pit bulls, like such. You know, ones that have really coarse, short hair.
Yeah. Well, she's got cats that are wild cats that were brought in, so their hair can be thick and thin.
You know, pit bulls do not have a real big undercoat.
You know what I mean by that? Like they're thick furred, but they're not thick furred. It's a heavy coat, but it's thin.
Well, so we call her the love glove because she'll go fucking nuts. You put the love glove on, give me love.
The eject button's the little tiny one.
Mine's one of the touch ones. It's two little
Yep.
bars, and they look exactly the fucking same. There's a little, super tiny bitty fucking little.
There's little buttons inside the middle sleeve
No, no,
on the left.
it's a touch screen, basically. So both button. I don't have a button. I have sensors to detect when I'm pushing on one or the other. And it's the smallest little fucking thing on it. In other words, they're super fucking microscopic and hard to fucking. Instead of being, they could have put a damn thing beside it to let you see what it was.
Mine's the slim PS4,
Yeah, mine's.
and mine has the. It's got two little buttons on the left side.
Yeah, see, mine's actually a bigger model PS4.
I have one of those in the back room, but the CD drive doesn't work.
Yeah, okay, you remember on the front of it, one's power,
Hmm.
right
Top one's power,
right
bottom
above
one's
it.
eject.
Yeah. Well, I always forget. So. You got your love
Type
and
this
you
in my
got your
tablet if I can find what I'm looking for. Tablet. You better find her love gloves. You done mentioned it.
Phew. He's right there. You don't hear him? Oh boy.
Really? I hear him. I hear you.
He can hear you,
Can't
Raph.
hear
It's
me
on your
now.
end now.
Not me this time.
Yeah,
So-
I'm saying he's got no mic.
Yeah, that's on your end, Raph. He can hear you.
Yep.
There's his mic.
Uh-huh. Wasn't me this time.
Give it a minute.
Fuck you.
I don't have issues. You guys need to get better net.
So how is Zella doing? Because, she don't talk to me no more.
She barely talks to anybody. Got the kids in school.
No, I mean, I've even seen her online in chats, gone in to say hi to her. Every time I go in, say hi to her, nothing. Not a damn word, nothing. I've sent her chat invites, I've sent her a message saying hi, how are you? Not a damn thing.
She said nothing about, being mad or anything at you for any reason. I mean, we still talk about running around with you on Fallout.
Oh, does she miss me?
She told us our bodyguards. She was talking about that day that me, you, and Koff all ran around and everything got near them, we just killed. So I said,
Well,
yep, I was the
damned if we
healer
weren't going to
bank.
protect our medic.
That's what she said. That was my job. I was the healer bank. What happened? Wrath and Boone killed everything. The only thing you could hear was, mine, mine! Get away from it!
Yeah, and I've basically taken over that job with my 100 stem packs. In case he goes down. Not a great
Good
game.
game yet.
Now bring back the Brotherhood like they said they're going to in summer. This intro quest to the Brotherhood starts this summer.
Well, what I really
And the spring update is around the corner. Which should add the legendary perks. And I'm wondering if this update is the legendary perk update.
starting it.
Mm.
Well, I'm just level 100. I got 50 fucking levels to go.
Now we're not sure if they're gonna start giving them to you at 100 or 150.
You might get one automatic because you're already 100.
Already 100, yeah. I get what you're saying. It has not been finalized.
Right.
I mean, no offense, hitting 100 in this game's a fucking achievement.
I'm 55.
I'm just saying, hitting 100 is a fucking achievement. Unless you're cheating. You hit 100 legit, you achieve something. Which I don't think a lot of these 200 or 300s I'm seeing. I'm not saying all of them, but I think most of them achieve it.
Yeah, well, not commenting on that yet.
Alright.
Because I know there's a lot of them out there. And so do you.
That's what I'm saying. Now, am I saying that they all cheated? No.
And at this point, it's hard to tell the difference between the legit and the cheaters.
It really is. I'm just saying. I understand there's people who have put the fucking time in. Just because they enjoy doing it. But, and then there's people who's gotten shit just because they got the luck to roll.
Like me. I have luck on my side. Boom's not so lucky.
No, we kill too much shit to be lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, truly the luckiest drop I ever got was that venomous fucking plasma minigun. And be honest, it's low level now. I'd like to get it like level 50. That'd be an oh my god cut. I mean, but you gotta think of how much me and him dominated. Just by using a quest line
Literally.
weapon.
And
What's that?
not even a good quest line.
I've become the queen of the bows.
I mean, like you said, not even a good quest line. It was a very easy quest line, honestly. But
Yeah.
it had a good drop on it.
I got mine from the level 1 quest line. So there was no way to get a good high level version. You've already done it. Go to the Wayward. Talk to this person. Go to the Raiders. Talk to this person. You're done. Then you get the bow blueprints. That's all there was to it.
Fucking Borderlands.
Huh?
I'm playing something till the server is
I have Borderlands.
from the pain in
Did you get the new DLCs?
Macros guide.
Hey guys, Mac here, continuing with our
There's 2 DLCs for Borderlands 3.
mission 4. In this video, I'll show you
The Jackpot and the Tentacle.
ruins, Raider Super Grave,
And I know I didn't name them.
I highly recommend you just put those to the screen so you can keep an eye on them. Remember, going to be collectible related, and one of them is for killing the enemies. Frag grenade. As you start off this mission, there will be a fight scene, so just go through and kill everything, interact with buttons to bring you to the next area.
fucking loading screen. Is it your buddy? She's seen Claptrap.
Your dog likes Claptrap.
No, my dog does not like Claptrap. It was sarcasm. What the fuck is that supposed to be? I don't know, but I don't like it.
Once we take out all of these enemies, sorry my aim was terrible. I filmed this little section. Go to sleep. Don't worry, we get better as we play. But after you take out all the enemies, there's actually quite a few collectibles for all of these are. So jump down to the platform, go towards our mission objective. You may notice that there's a mod bot directly in front of this. For now, I'm going to ignore it. Don't worry, we'll be back. So climb up to the top, turn around, and then look at this swing bar. Swing to it, double dash across to the climbable wall, and then get up onto that ledge. You should see a freighter suit point just off in the distance from the right-hand side. You need to jump,
Guns, love, and tentacles.
That's the newest DLC. There's also the Handsome Jackpot.
I just got the love, guns, and tentacles for free.
Yeah, if you have the Season Pass, they're both free.